Joining me tonight on the News Hour is a man who's breaking records, who's brought the monsoon showers quite literally to the box office at a time when Bollywood was deprived of big pictures that were bringing the moolah into the box office. I have Mohit Suri, director of Sayara, who's here with me. Mohit Suri, congratulations for this fantastic performance that your film has done on the box office. Tell me, what really worked for Saiyaara? It's almost become a cult-like film, just like Ashiki 2. People are coming out of the theaters crying, and the youngsters finding love, intense love like never before. What really do you think worked for the movie?
And one thing that I think I can confidently say after the Sayara doing so well is that what we only thing we get to know is that nobody knows anything actually at the end of it. What we actually can say is we just go there and make a film that we really like. I remember when I met Mr. Chopra, I think, and Akshay Vidani, my producers, they asked me to make my best film and give my best music. They didn't tell me it would be the highest grossing film of mine or the highest, the most popular music of mine. There's a difference between the two. There's a tendency to, to give you, everyone's nowadays talking numbers. And, the minute there was no sequel attached to it, there was no big star attached to it, I stopped chasing a number. I just went there to make a good film. And we were making this film at that time when a lot of people were, making those post-COVID, larger than life, action hero cinema. And I realized in all that noise, when everyone was screaming, my voice wouldn't be heard. So let's sing a different tune. Let's make the newcomer film. So, I should give them credit for the fact that they believed in, I'm a dreamer. They put their money in there with, made a newcomer film while everyone else was doing something else. And the only pressure they put on me was to make a good film, not a hit film. And that was liberating.
Okay, but how does it feel when you make box office records? Because, 100 crore, 300 crore club, 500 crore club, 1,000 crore club. How does it work in the film industry? And is a director's success also measured in terms of the commercial success and the collections of a film?
Always. It always is. A successful film gives you a chance to make more films. The fact is I've been doing this for 20 years now. My first film came in 2005. When I was 24 years of age. And now it's 20 years later. I did have my sense of hits and flops all through the way. My flops have taught me much more than my hits have actually taught me, or my blockbusters have taught me. My flops have taught me how human you can actually be and how wrong you can be. And the hits make you feel just a relief sometimes, and you just manage to get through. But I think it is important to make money for people so that they believe in you again and again. And but the love that you, the numbers will definitely help, but the love that you do get from some people and some people who enjoyed your films, that is not purchasable actually. To have old people, young people you don't know calling you up and telling you they love the film. I think that's priceless.
True. There isn't a price tag on many things in this world. And clearly the adulation, the appreciation for a film goes into that category. But tell me, how did you come around to deciding about Ahan, Pandey, and Anit as your lead characters? New kids on the block, were you confident? How did that pan out, the selection and the work on them from there on?
I met Mr. Chopra with the script, and I went with some known names to him. He said, my distribution and marketing team will be really happy. But I'm telling you, you're making a flop film. You need to make, doesn't your script require a boy who's 25, 26 years old? I said, yes, sir, but who will make a film like that? He said, I will. And I have just the boy for you. But then I meet this boy, and it was a disastrous movie. I needed this foul-mouthed, brash, young boy, and here was a polite, humble, and I was like, why is he behaving this way? And how is he the right guy for my film? So I went and I told Mr. Chopra that it doesn't work for me. This boy is too nice. I need some angst, something. And he said, yeah, just meet him for dinner and tell him that he's not in. So I met him for dinner and told him, no, I can't do it with you. I'm looking for something else. And he said, that's completely fine. And we just hung out that night, and what went out to be dinner turned out to be hanging out the whole night. And suddenly at 3 o'clock in the night, I could see him on the bar standing and behaving like Krish Kapoor. And I was like, this is what the magic of movies are. I mean, not exaggerating, but I was suddenly like, this guy's just coming alive suddenly. I think when the camera went off and the audition was not acting, he just stopped pretending to be somebody else. And I found him. But Anit was another story altogether. I mean, for 4 months, I just kept watching a lot of audition tapes. And I have to give Shanu Sharma, the head of casting, her credit for that. She didn't give up on me. I just went on. And it's not like the other ones were not good. It just wasn't right. Find this earthy yet modern representative of India, a girl who is not, overdone up and all that stuff. I just kept going on and on watching all this, and finally I saw an audition of Anit on a mobile phone that she self-auditioned during COVID. And I was like, who is this girl? And they flew her down, they auditioned her on different scenes, and I thought she was spectacular till I met her, and that again went disastrous. And because
you have a penchant for disastrous meetings.
Yeah. What I didn't realize, ma'am, that suddenly they were meeting the director of Ashiki, and I was not the Mohit before that. I was just this. Suddenly they came in with their best foot forward. So she came with a hair blow dried and on the yellow dress, and I was like, "What are you wearing?" And that was so sad. I mean, you have a senior director saying that to a young girl, and but Ahan was there, and he was there when we met the office, and he was like, "Just give her one more chance. I'm telling you, she would." I don't think he knew that at that time. I just think he wanted his film started. He was just being that actor who's waited for too long.
Yeah.
And the next day, she came. I said, "Just come as you are. You're perfect as you are." And she came in a kurta and jeans, and that's pretty much what her look in the film has been. That's who Anit was.
And it just
so
worked.
Special.
And it just worked. The chemistry was right. Success, I think, has many explanations. Sometimes failures don't. But who are the other actors you had in mind when you went to Adi Chopra? That would be spilling the beans.
To be fair, I've worked.
Everything's fair. When Mohit Suri, the successful director of Saiyaara, says that he was thinking about somebody else, even that's a great headline. So don't worry about what's fair and what's not.
No, I mean, they were friends, and they actually, that's surprising when I've not had successful films with people, they've not lost their faith in me because maybe they've enjoyed that experience. So they were all the regular ones that I worked with before, because when you really wanted to make a film, whether there was Siddharth, there was Aditya, there were all these guys who really were like, you're doing a love story, we want to be a part of it. So I went with these names all loaded, and they're great guys, and I really want to work with them. But this film required someone who was of a different age group.
And a new star was born, Ahan Pandey.
Well, he has to prove himself yet again. That's the nature of the business we belong to. I think he has all the tools and the weapons for that. I mean, he's a great actor. And what I think we undermine a lot in today's day and age, ma'am, is the emotional quotient that these guys have. We tend to believe that these Gen Zs will not have a strong EQ, but I lucked out.
You lucked out. Absolutely. Even, I have kids, Gen Z kids, and I sometimes feel that they are just too blasé about everything, and, everything is chalta hai and very cool. But but yes, it's not like that. And you discovered that great job. But Sayara, the title, why Sayara, and what was the thought behind that?
I mean, the credit for this should go to my creative producer, who suggested this name to me. And I was actually working on a melody which was called Saiyaara, which became the final title track. And I was like, I'm not shooting. Her name is Sumanna Ghosh. I told her, I'm not shooting till I get the title. I believe when you have a title, you have direction. The film, when there's a name to it, there's a more. I don't want to make this film about music. I didn't want to make it about the disease. I wanted it to be about love. And she came up with this title, and I thought, she's just trying to sell me another title from Yash Raj's previous successful song. But then it was my lyric writer. My lyric writer was pretty much a very important person in this film, considering the girl's character writes lyrics, so he wrote the poetry, and so he actually explained how poetically Sayara actually means that star-crossed, like a star-crossed lover, someone you can't be with, who shines up there in the sky, lights up your night sky. And I was like, oh, okay, all this sounds really good, but how do I put it in context? And then it just magically happened. The title song happened.
Sayara,
Thought came out.
Sayara.
Yeah. And, I was sold just to that.
Yeah. So tell me, this whole thing about things coming together, how do you get your music right every time that you do? Murder 2, Ashiki 2, Sayara, all of them have phenomenal music. You have an ear for music, you have an interest in music. How does it work? How do you think about the entire storyline and blend the music into it? Because it's very soulful music that you brought in. Or is this a team that works together very often and therefore knows each other very well?
Oh, ma'am, actually, the thing is, I come from a school where we started off, right in the beginning, Vishesh Films. We didn't work with stars, and the only way we had a chance of competing was that we had great music. So I think we somewhere developed the skill of survival. And when I was making my first film, I was 22, 23 years of age. So none of these senior music directors were working with me because they felt that I was not ready to direct a film. So there I was picking up these young talent from all over, and that's where I found someone like Riton or a new person and made music at that time. Somehow your lack of opportunity became your strength, and then from there onwards, I constantly have tried to work with one new singer or composer in every film. I mean, I do have Mithun, who's been with me all these years. I mean, I know him longer than I know my wife. But he's like the backbone of the album. But I always am looking out for that one new voice or a singer, because that keeps what tends to happen with success and constant, you get distant from the people who are making music on the streets and what is connecting with people. So always seeking to find that one new person keeps me relevant. So I think if I wouldn't find Fahim, I wouldn't get Sayara, the title track. Similarly, if I didn't find Ankit, I wouldn't find Galia or Sunra Natu. Or if I didn't find, Adijit. Or the stars of my life actually haven't been the actors I've worked with, ma'am. They've been the singers, the composers, the lyric writers who actually contributed to where I'm sitting here today.
I don't know if Ahan Pandey is really going to appreciate that comment made by you. But then you're used to disastrous meetings. I'm sure the series will continue. He'll probably fling something at you because he's the new.
I think he's used to me being completely diplomatically incorrect in all situations. He's actually the one who's the more diplomatic one.
Does that come because you're related to Mr. Mahesh Bhatt? And we've seen Mahesh Bhatt in the good old days. People like me are born on the earth, and all his masterpieces of that time from Saransh, Earth, and those kind of movies. So, is there something in the family, some gene?
I mean, I definitely would. I mean, we are the third generation of filmmakers. I mean, my uncle, my grandfather was a filmmaker first, but I don't think there's. There's a gene to make movies, but I'm not sure whether. I mean, maybe it's just. I don't think I can be as brash. I wish I could be even 10% as brash and foul-mouthed as he could be. He has it naturally in him, but that's him.
So I was reading an interview where you said that there was a particular scene you wanted to discuss with him, and you called him up at 6 a.m. Which scene was this, and what was this whole exchange all about?
So, as I said, I put a lot of myself into this film, and there's a scene where he gets violent with his father and throws him on the street. And I was leaving the studio. I was staging the scene one day before in the conference room maybe here, and when I came out in YRF, I think I went a little loud in the performance, and suddenly there's everyone looking inside the conference room, wondering what is all the shouting, screaming happening. So while leaving, I remember seeing Mr. Yash Chopra's statue at the studio, and I suddenly got a little afraid. And Mr. Bhatt wakes up really early in the morning, and so do I. They're morning people. So I called him up in the morning, and I said, "But sir, I think am I overdoing it? Am I being? There's a different relationship that people have over here with their fathers. Maybe I'm going a little too strong." And then he said a couple of swear words to me, and I didn't realize my profile picture on WhatsApp had a picture of my son's hand in my hand. And he said, if anyone has a picture like this on your profile picture, you can't shoot this scene wrong. You can never get this emotion because I know how much you love your own father. You can never get this emotion no matter how. So go there and shoot it more violent. He had no idea what the scene even was. He didn't have. I just told him there's a violent scene where he gets violent with his alcoholic father. So it's that's what he does. I mean, he's amazing at this.
You also said that there's a lot of yourself in this picture. Is this your life story? Tell us the commonalities, the inspirations.
Well, like all people who want to be famous, there's something that there is a need to be loved. You do come from you want a lot of people to love you because you think that's what will take away the void. And I think that's there in a lot of so-called artists, I think. But I think that you find it with somebody that you want to settle down with. I think I did also grow up with a single father, losing a mother at a young age. I obviously was not a musician. I, in fact, can't play any musical instrument. I don't even know the scale of things, and I don't even know, C minor and major and minor, and I don't know. But I think the emotion is universal. We all at one point want to do well in life and are always battling with success and love at that age, at least. And you sometimes find it, sometimes you don't.
And is it the depths of despair that one enters into in the creative world when things really don't work out? And how do you get out? Your own love story, how much of a support has your wife been? Have there been phases when success is not coming to you? When you've gone through such intensely depressive moments and then come up, risen from the ashes, so to speak?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, just before this film, I had a sequel film that didn't do well. and it does. And it, we undercredit the home. We undercredit how much my wife and me met on my first film, and she's seen me through all the highs and lows in my life. So I think if I am here today, has got a lot to do with her making a lot of sacrifices, basically, because all of us do get kind of obsessive at one point in the film. We give that more importance than our own lives, and it's not fair to them. My wife never gets into things like the script or the music or whatever, all that. She just reacts to it instinctively, and I'm thankful for that, because the home can't be a place where people are talking shop and judging you. So no matter what the success is, I still have to go drop my daughter to school in the morning.
That's great.
No matter what.
I love it when men say that and they do that.
The Newshour Special Edition.
Mohit, let me do a rapid fire with you.
Sure.
And the rapid fire normally gets the best from the people. I want to ask you. You worked with the 5th generation of newcomers. Who's been your favorite launch? Imran Hashmi, your cousin, Kunal Khemu, Kangana Ranaut, Aditya Roy Kapoor, Shraddha Kapoor, Ahan Pandey, Anit Pada. Pick one.
Imran Hashmi, any day.
Cousin hai. What a nepo man you are.
No, ma'am, it's your first hero. Your elder brother. Your first film. It's always special.
How disappointing, Mohit, because people are going to turn around and say nepotism is what you're promoting. Oh my God. They're going to beat their chest. But anyway, your choice is your choice. Which is riskier? Debutant energy or seasoned star power?
Seasoned star cast, I would say. I've done well with newcomers.
Okay. Which guarantees success? Again, debutant or seasoned star power?
None of them.
Nepotism in Bollywood, all bad or sustainable talent?
Irrelevant. I mean, I wouldn't choose or not choose someone because of his nepotistic background.
Okay. The last song you had on a loop?
Sayara.
Okay, that's on loop for many people. So, well. A film you wish you had made?
Vande Basanti.
Okay. Your real life love story in 3 words?
She completes me.
Beautiful. Your favorite Saiyaara moment?
The father scene, when his father tells you to leave.
The same one you called Mahesh Bhatt for?
No, that was the first time I was.
Okay.
It's not that, because I think the actor did something I didn't expect him.
Okay. Your favorite movie made by someone else?
Mahesh Bhatt, the cup.
Okay. Biggest myth about the Bhatt family?
That they were exploitative. They never were. In fact, I think Mr. Bhatt has just done things for people and let it go.
Your all-weather film you can watch anytime?
My own films, I can never watch them.
And if not a filmmaker, what would Mohit Suri be?
An editor. Not in books, but
News channels. I can vacate this chair and you can be the editor.
No, I would never take that job. No chance.
Why? Does politics scare you?
Not really, but the responsibility of reporting news would scare me.
Okay. Your comfort food, your comfort activity?
Home food, all the time.
Any special likes?
Dal, chawal, chicken.
Well, that makes a simple guy, a guy who's got A lot of love and lot of love stories with twists, with a little bit of lemon and chaat masala on top. And a man today who's got the Midas touch. Everybody is raking it in. A man who's given rise to so many new stars. Well, more power to you, Mohit Suri. And
Thank you so much.
thank you very much for joining me. And someday we'd like to have you together with all the new stars that you have given birth to through your films and who have grown up, given successes, and made you proud.
Thank you. I will.
Thank you, Mohit Suri, for joining me on the News Hour tonight.
The News Hour Special Edition.